Yes, welcome. As you probably have noticed, I could not do this schedulely, but yeah, let's get started on this, shall we? So first things first, we're gonna look at it and then making things look nice. So this is the final result of the Badger Flyer. Yes, it's voting for Badger, and I finally did the spelling right. So Tuesday and Wednesday is actually spelled correctly. One of the major issues I had with it, actually. So allow me to just put it like that. Yeah. So yeah. So every single time people, every single time I'm gonna give people this flyer, this is how it's gonna be looking like. So technically, if you look at it like this, or this, or that, or this, it's all the same. So it's a very nice format, and I really like how it turned out to be. The main issue that I'm always having with this is that, well, is it's very hard to get things right the first time around. I definitely had some issues with getting the format right. So the bits on the thing right there on the top and the texture, it was actually quite hard. And of course, also making a cute little badger is also one of the things that I had quite trouble with actually. The main issue I had with it was the proportions, the face, and the legs. Definitely the legs. The coloring was actually also not the best to go for first. I noticed when I used plain coloring, it was actually very bad, and then eventually, once I did the right thing, it actually turned out pretty good. What I did got right in the first try was actually the honey. I really like this honey splatting around, and then the layout with it. It's a very simplistic drawing, that's for sure. But hey, if simplistic wins over the hearts of people, then sure, I guess. So yeah, it's the final result, and I'm very happy upon what I have achieved. Um, it's not gonna be a very long live stream today, but I just wanted to share my my thoughts about it and what I wanted to do with it anyway. So yeah, um, let's see. The most things with it, it's sometimes a little bit of an issue. When you create such things like flyers, you need to figure out like, all right, what do I want on the text? What I want to create? What do I want to make with it? And then what do I want to achieve with it? So the first thing I had to do with this, like thinking on how the process works with it, it is just figuring out like, all right, I want to make a badger. That is the first thing I want to do because I technically have a Harry Potter costume around with only Hufflepuff on it, so badger. That's why I wanted to go for that. Also, for the convention, I will use that anyway. So yeah, badger, Hufflepuff, it's the same thing. And then like, all right, since that Hufflepuff actually never wins, it's very hard to do such things. Like, what do I want to achieve with this? How do I want to do this? And how do I approach this? So first things came to my mind is, all right, I need to make a cute flyer. It's very hard to find a good cute flyer without too much of a hiccup or with the team that you want to go for. It's a little bit difficult. Then also when you look into the what do you say that, like, all right, badges, how do you draw badges? Well, that was also a very hard thing for me to look like, all right, I got this idea that I want to draw a badger, then how do I get from point A to point B? Well, you look at the badger, then you compare it to other artworks, and then like, all right, I don't want to copy this, I don't want to copy that, I don't want to copy at all. So how do I make it original and how do I make it look cute? Well, then you combine the two. You have the badger and you have a cute image, and then you figure out like, all right, so the proportions are going to be like this, and then you put it all together, and then you get that. So that's how it worked. With the lettering, I went with a grayish black instead of a pure black one because it pulled more of a nice look towards it. It made it look very, well, outstanding. Also making the dots on the background, yeah, having a nice day is so that, you know, the badger is actually coming forward instead of backwards. So that is actually most of the sum up, right? I explained how I got there, what I wanted to make with it, how much votes it's probably going to be announcing. Oh no, I did not do that. Well, it's gonna be not too bad. Most of the voting already have tried to do, you know, a little bit of a guessing work. Like, all right, if I show this to people, what are their reaction? Well, you have pretty much the normal reaction. You have the very nice reaction, and then you have also other reactions that are also nice. And most of the cases, it was actually the good reaction. So, got that up and running. So yeah, it's definitely cute. It's definitely makes me get those votes if I really want to, and I'm very happy upon the idea of what I wanted to do with the votes anyway. So I hope I will get that ice cream. Probably not gonna get ice cream. Probably not gonna get honey dyed pancakes, but you know, count me in if I have any one of those, because I do love honey and especially pancakes with that. So yeah, just a badger, and the badger is gonna be winning the prize there. All right. I hope that is all for today. Yeah, it is actually, and I hope you'll have enjoyed. And thanks all for watching about you know, me just explaining what I did and what I have achieved for today. It's good though. I have achieved it, therefore I can now lay it to rest and say like, all right, Sunny, what do you want to do tomorrow? Well, I'm gonna be doing the same thing again tomorrow as normally, which is the Morphog project. Probably not gonna be getting everything up and running right, because well, it's gonna be Thursday, and that therefore it's also gonna be gym week, and that means hitting the gym. So probably gonna be doing this on 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock, which means it's probably gonna be taking some time before I gonna do things the right way. All right. So it's either a delayed stream or it's gonna be a well, earlier stream without any scheduling, because well, the scheduling is still out and I cannot get it fixed until the update is coming, which is gonna be problematic because it's probably gonna be late, the update, probably in a month or two. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and thanks all for watching, and I hope I'll see you all next time. Until then, I want to wish you all a lovely day, and bye.